because that's now you could turn $10,000 today into 100. That's still a 10x gain potential in this time period. And after you get to 1 million, I don't think people understand this scarcity part. The last generation that understood scarcity was my great grandparents, maybe your great grandparents or great great grandparents that lived through the Depression, where there wasn't enough of anything to go around. Ever since then, it's just been there's everything. Everybody can have something as long as you work hard enough and you have the money to buy it. With Bitcoin, that's the opposite. We are not going to turn around and make more of this, and I don't think that paradigm has really kicked into the psyche of the American investor yet.
I just had on Michael Turpin, who you probably know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Met him in Puerto Rico years ago.
Yeah, and he was talking about what you're talking about with the scarcity. Only 5% of the population owns Bitcoin right now. But what happens when that gets to 15 to 20%?
What happens when JD Vance's concept that he put at the Vegas conference in May, that there'll be 100 million American households that have Bitcoin. When that comes to fruition, which I think it will, it takes time to get people to adopt to things. But it's, what drives American investors? Greed, fear. It's that simple. So right now, Bitcoin, when it runs, that drives the greed factor. I need to get in on that. The fear factor, I sound like old school Joe Rogan there. The fear factor, we haven't actually seen here yet. They've seen it in El Salvador. They've seen it in Argentina. They've seen it in Turkey, Zimbabwe. Watch your money, or if the 1920s Weimar Republic in Germany, watch your money overnight lose 50 or 60% of its value, and the crisis and the fear that takes place at that moment in time. That's when the fear kicks in, and then it's off to the races as far as what a